Good morning and welcome to day 75 on the Appalachian Trail. It's about 6:15. We just left Port Clinton. Plan today is 22 miles to a shelter, and that'll set us up for a short 4-mile day into a Nero at a hostel up ahead. It's a good chance to shower and wash your clothes. So, chance of rain. It's fully overcast right now, which makes for a nice cool temperature. Let's see what the day brings. We know there's going to be a climb since we're leaving town, but it's not a huge climb because the first ridge I saw was only about 1,000 feet high. So, should be a pretty good day. We'll see you down the trail. Under the highway, and someone painted the map, Georgia to Maine, and a pine tree. Gonna turn away from the river now. It's down there below us. We walked along it for the last quarter mile. Time to head up on the mountain. Breezy morning, feels great. Unfortunately, there's not quite views of Hamburg in the surrounding countryside because of the trees. But nice for hiking right now. Hopefully we'll stay dry today. Got into some rock walking here. Not terrible, but definitely slows you down. According to the sign, we have 965 miles to go. That's probably about accurate because it's getting longer, the trail is. But I think it's getting longer on the southern end. And 960, 970 sounds about right for where we are. Out in the open right now. Still fully overcast. Steep last half or 2/3 mile to Pulpit Rock. See, but the tread's been pretty good. Today we had, 150 yards maybe of rocks where you had to pay attention, more attention to where your feet were going. But overall, so far this morning, about 3¼ hours in, trail hasn't been too rocky. But it is steep for this section. About 500 feet gain over 3/4 mile. Almost to the pulpit. I think it might be right here, but I'm not sure. There's steps going part of these ways. It hasn't been too bad a climb. View from Pulpit Rock. Oh, this is pretty cool. And all these telescopes out here. It's like everything can use a coat of paint, but it'd be pretty neat to look through the scopes. First view of the day, and it's a good one. Lots of farm areas, a little community over here. There's a path cleared right through the boulders. Still a little rocky. Gotta watch your step for sure. But we're back to the mixed size rocks. So I wonder why people made this pile of rocks. The pinnacle of the view is out this way. But why did they pile all the rocks here? Clearing the path for us to walk? Or just to make it higher? I don't know. Alright, we're here at the Pinnacle, listed as one of the most popular day hike destinations on the Pensy AT. There's a group of about 20 here right now. Easy roadbed walking. We'll take it. Wonder what this thing was about on the side of the trail. Kind of see a path down. Oh, it's the spring. Somebody's being clever out here. Trying to find a place for lunch. More than halfway into our hike. It's 11:45. Ready to take our pack off for a little longer. We did take our packs off at the last view about, I don't know, 45 minutes ago or something. But ready to take them off, sit down and relax a bit. Eat some tortillas with cheese instead of bars. And have a little break. But campsite isn't for probably another mile. And I always prefer to take lunch somewhere we can sit down. Even if it's just sitting on a log or a rock, but there's neither around here. It's been a while since we went across the fancy bridge like this. Jennifer says there's a snake ahead. Let's get a view. What kind of snake?
He went.
Oh. It's a pretty steep climb. I'd like to think that where we lose view of it right now is the end of the climb, or a little break at least. Looks like it's possible when I look up the hill to the side. But we've been climbing for a while. And I'm definitely ready for a break. Break from the climb, and I can keep walking. But I just want to break and walk some flat for a few minutes before we start uphill again. But the good news, we do have a view coming in about another mile. View from Dan's pulpit. I think there's one more view today. We encountered a mess here. The tree is down. That is a recently reported one, but it's not the right mileage, I don't think. I just fell about a few minutes ago. When I looked up as I was taking a step, bad mistake. Took a step back down and then wound up sitting down on a rock. Jennifer just slipped and fell. I think I'm going back to my original idea of around that way, because there's a major log jam here. About an hour or so ago we arrived here. We're going to spend the night at Allentown Hiking Club shelter. It's not a bad little shelter. I think they suggest it sleeps 6, but 2 people are up on shelves, 1 on each side, that are kind of narrow. Not a bad area. It's just us and Jax. I'm tented up there. And a day recap. We hiked 22.4 miles to the Allentown Hiking Club shelter. Had a lot of rocks today, so it was challenging at times. Other times the trail was pretty, just dirt tread and easy to get around the rocks, but multiple sections, many sections, where we really had to pay attention to avoid falling. Tomorrow we're just going down to the hostel, about 3 miles down, so it's going to be a pretty easy day. See you then.